Hey folks, Greg here, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing a Fast and Furious arcade cabinet from the good folks at Arcade 1UP. Shout out for them for sending me one of these, so let's get to it. Hey folks, Greg here, and as you can see, it's fully assembled. It took me about 2 hours and some change to do it. I didn't mess up too much. There were a couple things that I kind of did a little bit of out of order. Relatively simple, about 2 hours build time like they normally take, as built the other two. Got it pretty much down to science now. It was a little bit of work, got a real bad blister. Oof, stings. So here's the Fast and Furious Arcade 1UP cabinet. It retails for $599.99, and it comes with 2 games, Fast and Furious and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drifts. All your tracks are there, all your cars are there. I'm not an expert in emulation, but it runs fine. The steering wheel is probably the most impressive piece out of the whole cabinet because it does have force feedback, not a lot. It does vibrate a little bit too. It doesn't really have as much as I wanted, but it feels sturdy, solid, like you want a steering wheel to feel. It feels really good to turn and hold. It also has the shifter, which also feels good, has a ball top, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons, a start button, 3 different buttons, a music button, and a live button. Now, one of the cooler features on this arcade cabinet is its ability to link play. While there is no online play, there's only online leaderboards. You can connect up to 4 cabinets locally on your network to play with each other, which is pretty rad. I'd say that's probably the best feature of the game. Of course, it comes with the light-up marquee. It's a little bit taller than the normal ones because it kind of has to be. The quality of it looks good. It's not real wood. It's like kind of some type of particle board. So just FYI, if you're new to this hobby, like it's not real wood. It's like faux wood or that particle board stuff. The biggest issue with the cabinet, I feel, is the foot pedals. It's the same foot pedals from their previous cabinets they've released, and it's plastic. They have some metal wiring in there, like some metal springs in there, but feels cheap. It feels cheap, like it would break. It doesn't attach anywhere to the cabinet. It just slides in, which from a design standpoint and a home standpoint makes more sense. But like, I really wish there was some way you could like attach it and detach it from the cabinet itself if you need to move it around. And it just feels cheap. It feels cheap if you have kids that are rough with toys. They might break it. It just looks and it feels a little bit on the cheap side. I'm really surprised the pedals weren't made out of metal, but plastic. That was a big shocker for me. The sound in this scene is also a top notch. Like it is loud. It is very loud, clear, sounds great. The speakers are absolutely wonderful. So that's another plus for the cabinet. Speaking of the audio, that's very loud. I can turn it down. This is max. Pretty good. It all the way down. They've claimed that they've increased the quality, like they have. They put like a guard on the, like an acrylic clear guard on the control panel. They've added better speakers, supposedly better buttons, a light up marquee, but still, I think it's really expensive. It's a really high price point to get in for 2 games, especially when you're trying to market the ability of them being able to network together locally. Up to 4 players can race each other. That's $2,400 in cabinets. I really hope that Arcade 1UP is able to get the price down. I think definitely if they could get the price closer to $400, I think it'll be much more appealing to the mass market. I think $600 is just too steep to recommend this cabinet. But hey, if you're a huge Fast and the Furious fan, if you're a fan of the films, if you're a fan of the arcade games, like you're gonna get, no matter what I say, you know, everyone has their arcade cabinet that they absolutely have to have. For me, it was The Simpsons. If you really like the Fast and Furious, hey, this is definitely something you wanna get. I would recommend waiting for it to get on sale. I think $600 is a little much for this particular cabinet. I'm not really familiar with the franchise. So, I mean, it plays a lot like Cruisin'. If you guys have played Cruisin', Cruisin' USA plays very similar like that. So if you like that game, you might like this game. So this is officially licensed by Universal, and yeah, so to sum it up, it feels good. The stick, I wish the driving stick had a little bit more resistance, but what they have is currently fine. The ball top stick shift feels nice, the buttons feel good, it was easy to assemble, the sound is really good. I wish that the pedals were a little bit more durable, maybe made out of die-cast metal or some type of non-plastic material, metal. So anyway guys, yep, so that was the Fast and the Furious Arcade 1UP cabinet. If you enjoyed this review, please hit that like, subscribe, notification button. It's 3 small clicks to you, but means the world to us. For more unboxing and reviews, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com.